Chelsea takes on Burnley later today. So the boys have been on break for the first time since the arrival of the new head coach Liam Reznor. Now I think this has been the first major time that Chelsea have had this long amount of rest over a week or so. The last time they played was on Friday last week, and Chelsea players have been resting. The manager gave them a long time to rest. Now they are back to the pitch to take on Burnley at home. Now this is supposed to be a must-win match. Liam Reznor, you need to do everything possible. You need to use this opportunity to get into the top 4 position before Manchester United plays their game, I think on Monday or so. So this is supposed to be a game that Liam Reznor needs to take absolute caution. It's not a game where you want to come and say, okay, it's Burnley. No, there is no neutral ground. There is no small team. If you think I'm lying, ask Arsenal what happened between them and 20th position Wolves. One of Chelsea's biggest issue now is that Marc Cucurella has been injured and he's going to be out for over 3 weeks or even more. So that number 3 position at the left back is going to be a major challenge. And of course, Yuri Hato has not really been doing bad, but what can we say? We don't have a choice. We should give him a try. I think I would prefer to have Hato play in the left back than Gusto. Gusto tries whenever he plays in that position, but I think I love playing a player in his rightful position. So I think the 2 options we have now is Yuri Hato or Malo Gusto inverting into that left back position. But I think that I would prefer Yuri Hato in that left back position until Cucurella comes back, except he doesn't do well, then it can be changed. And then again, if Cole Palmer comes back, one thing I would not like to see is playing Cole Palmer from the wing. No. I don't like Cole Palmer playing from the wing. Please give him his number 10 position. Enzo should not be dragging his number 10 position. I prefer Cole Palmer in that number 10 position. Then Estevao and Pedro Neto can take the flanks. Chelsea has now found a front of shirt sponsor after how many months of waiting. I really don't know why these new owners, they don't fancy. I don't want to say they don't fancy, but they don't always, from the starting of the season, give Chelsea this front of shirt sponsor. And sometimes it makes the jersey look somehow. This front of shirt sponsor gives the jersey more beauty. So Chelsea has now signed a deal between now and the end of the season with ISF, AI company, as a front of shirt sponsor, and there's a high probability that Chelsea will be using that front sponsor starting from today. The men's team, the women's team, the younger teams, and all of that. So Chelsea has now gotten a front of shirt sponsor that will feature them between now and the end of the season. So all of us that have already bought jersey that don't have front of shirt sponsor, who'll buy again is our club. We'll still go and buy the new jersey, and I hope this time around they will now continue to have a front of shirt sponsor between now and the end of the season, and from the starting of next season going forward. I don't want to be seeing a Chelsea jersey now without any front of shirt sponsor. This front of shirt sponsor thing should continue because it gives you more, more regard, more beauty, more fitting, and more whatever. But just give us our front of shirt sponsor. Gee.